All right, welcome everyone to Leap Meet 96. But before we begin with our Leap Meet, we are going to make this announcement first so that if you guys want to leave after, you can. So this has been the trend for past few weeks, and we have tried this before. But it didn't work as we intended to, and that is why we stopped doing it. But we are starting to do it again with a little different concept. So the whole idea behind this is to, again, force you to be a better trader. Um, and that's why we are announcing this program. And the whole idea behind this is basically um, Trooper, what we used to have was Trooper of the Month, meaning that out of everybody, we'll pick one person who has been consistent throughout the month. And people didn't, for any reason, they were not, some people did participate, but consistency just was not there. Now, at TRADEORE, what we're trying to do here is basically our main goal is to make you a better trader. And in order to do so, there are certain things that you guys need to do on yourself. No matter what we try to teach you, no matter how many webinars you attend, how many videos you watch, no matter how many commentary I post, nothing is going to matter if you are not consistent with yourself and motivated by yourself. So the whole thing is, and I'm going to do this with you guys as well. But the whole idea is from now on, starting next month, we are going to aim for no loss month. What does that mean? It means every single day, if you decide to participate, I'll do the terms, condition, points in a minute. But the whole idea is that no loss month, meaning that consistency is the key here. Consistency is what we are trying to achieve here. And in order for you to do that and be aware of that consistency is a big thing, we are going to do this concept. So if you achieve, so what's in it for you? Well, obviously you will be profitable at the end of the month. But beside that, if you do this, and if you show us that you can do this consistently for a month, then you are improving. And that is our end goal, basically, to make you a better trader. So to reward that, you won't have to pay for the next month. We will, so if you show us that you can be consistently profitable for a month and you participate in this contest and be profitable consistently for a month, no loss month, meaning not a single loss an entire month. No, it doesn't mean that way. There will be some leeways there. We'll discuss that, but that's the case. So if you do that, if you if you participate in this contest, and at the end of the month, if you achieve what we are trying to achieve, or we are trying to force you to achieve, the next month will be free and goes on. So if you're a good trader, if you're trying to be better, you can pretty much stay in TRADEORE for free, as long as we basically, it's up to us how long we want to go and what kind of results we are seeing. But basically, it'll be for free. If you have paid for 6 months, I know some people have paid for 6 months, some people have paid for a year. Basically, we'll add another extra month at the end of it. So you don't have to worry about that part either. But that is the goal. So what are the terms and conditions here for this no loss month? It seems like an impossible task. No loss month doesn't mean, it means what it says, no loss an entire month, but we're all learning, we're all kind of like a new trader, right? So at most we are going to allow 2 days where with certain amount of loss that you can take, 200, 100, 300. We haven't decided yet. Still need to think a little bit more about it. We'll post the terms and condition in the group later, but we'll allow about 2 days where of loss, but other 18 days of trading, usually like it's 20 to 21 days trading days a month. What we want to see is either green numbers, meaning profit, or break even. If you are -10, -$20, that won't count towards your 2 lost days, but that's what we want to see. And why are we doing this? Because we want you to force yourself to think like a true trader. So this will help you. If you participate in this challenge, it will help you to protect your profits, not be reckless with your investments, stop you from revenge trading, and more importantly, once you have earned some profit, it will help you walk away and not come back and risk your profit. That is the goal here. And in order to do that, in order to finish this challenge, you will have to take control of all these emotions: greed, fear, and fear of missing out, right? So, and even after that, let's just say you made $200, $300 profit, even you come back and trade it again, you will be more careful with your position. You will not oversize your position. All these different things that we are trying to teach you every day, and I'm posting in rules, and I'm posting here, I'm posting there, I'm writing this big stuff that nobody seems to read and nobody's paying attention to. So we were thinking like, how can we do that? So this is our way of trying to force you and stay in your head while you're trading that my goal here for entire month is to be profitable every single day. Doesn't matter if that profit is $10 or $1,000 or $5,000. I just need to be profitable. And that is with that goal in mind, if you start to trade, you will become more conservative traders and you will be more careful with your money and your profit. So that is our goal here with this trade. Now, there are always people who go and think like, okay, now what can I do to cheat my way to this free month? And if you are one of those people, you may be able to succeed in fooling us, but you're failing yourself and you will never be successful at trading because your entire thought process is not to better yourself, but you cheat your way to succeed. And that is never going to work, ever. And you will just end up losing more money, which in long run is not going to benefit you whatsoever. So with that goal in mind, we are announcing this contest where if you have been with us 2 months, you can participate. That's the terms and condition number one. You has to be in the room for 2 months. If you are here for 1 month and you want us to consider you, email us and tell us why, or DM either admin H or me and tell us why we should consider you. And why 2 months? Because everybody who hasn't been in TRADEORE for at least 2 months doesn't know the way we trade here, doesn't know what we are trying to accomplish here. And to be fair, like, your $150 is not going to make or break my life in any way. So I don't care about that money at all. I just want you to be in a better mindset when you start this challenge. So that is why we have this 2 month period where you have to be in TRADEORE for 2 months at least. But if you have been here for 1 month, we'll consider it. That's number one. Number two, we'll allow 2 lost days, like I mentioned earlier. The amount I'm thinking is about $250. So if you have $250 of losses for 2 days, that is fine. You're still in the challenge and you're still okay. Number three, you'll have to post screenshots of your P&L every day, right? So if every single day, first you will have to officially enroll in it so we can start tracking your progress. But you will have to post your screenshot and close position channel that we have every single day. Even if it's zero, that's fine. Even if it's $10, it's fine. Even if it's $50, it's fine. Doesn't matter. You just need to do that for yourself, for consistency's sake, and for us to keep record, right? So I know we are all busy, but taking a screenshot and posting it is not that big of a task, right? Especially if you are serious about going anywhere with trading. If you're a passive trader who comes in once a week or twice a week to trade here and there, that's completely fine. This challenge is not for you. This challenge is for serious trader who trades every day. So that's for them. If you miss a day, just post a $0 P&L screenshot. That's fine. If you're trading for one day and you don't like it, and if you are, if it's negative $10, $20 loss, that's fine too. I personally don't count as anything. So it's, for me, in my eyes, it's still break even. So completely okay with that. So that's number 3. And number 4, basically, this will go as long as we want it to go, right? So this is not forever kind of thing, but if we see improvement in you guys, and we see that you guys are taking this seriously and trying to take advantage of this, we'll continue to do so. We don't have anything else, right? Our main goal here, we don't have any hidden agenda. We don't have any like, oh, this or that. Like, this is not our business. This is not how we make money. I make my money trading, right? So if you can keep this up for a year long, and if there are like 5 people who are doing this for a year long, you can stay in here for a year long for free, no catch. Like, we're not going to kick you out. We're not going to ask you to do anything. Just follow this thing, show us that you're improving, show yourself that you're improving, and that's all we care about, your success, right? So that's why we are doing this. Again, no last month is a challenge if you're serious about improving. But again, if your wheels are churning already, like, how can I cheat my way out of this, out of paying $150 at the end of the month, you are already losing. You're never going to get anywhere. We're not going to try and scrutinize everybody who's doing this. Just be honest to yourself, because if you're not honest to yourself, then you're just cheating yourself out of success. So that is the whole goal behind it, and that is the announcement we wanted to make. So if you're interested in taking part in this, send either Admin H or me a message and say, like, hey, I'm interested in it. I will start from March 1st, and we'll basically start tracking your progress. And if you forget to post screenshot, we'll try and send you a reminder and everything like that. And if you have any questions about this, think about it. If you have any questions, feel free to post it in Trooper Stock channel. We'll be more than happy to answer it. Later today, we will post, or later today, or before this whole thing starts in March, we'll post a little bit more detailed terms and condition as well. But I wanted to take advantage of this webinar to make this announcement, because writing is not always effective way of getting through people or sending why we are doing this, right? So this is not just any other challenge for us. This is truly for your benefit. Like, this benefits us in a zero way. This is for your benefit. And if you're committed, this is how you're going to be successful. And this is how you learn to be consistently successful. So think about it. If you do decide to do it, it's a commitment. If you fail to, there are rules. If you fail to produce a screenshot for 2 days in a row, you will be kicked out, or it will start next month if you want. Things like that. So it's a commitment. But without consistency, without dedication, it's very hard to be successful in this game. So now it's all on you. If you need help, if you need to come up with a trading plan, feel free to reach out to us. We'll help you with that based on your account. All that stuff, we are here to happy to help. But executing this is all on you. All right, so that was the announcement we wanted to make. There is a comment in the chat. Let me just check real quick. Any, doesn't matter. Your account size doesn't matter. Even if you have $1,000 account or a $10,000 account or a $100,000 account, it doesn't matter. This is on you. You are the one trading. You are the one doing this. This is for your benefit. So your account size doesn't matter to us. What we want to see is green days for a month, all month long. We want you to be responsible with your account size, with your profit, with your money. We want you to trade responsibly, consistently, and have control over all these emotions that we are seeing over and over again. That people make same mistakes over and over again, where they get carried away, revenge trading, this and that. We want you to have a handle on it, and this is the way. Challenging yourself to achieve something that you have never achieved before is a way forward, is a way for you to move forward. And we are attaching this little reward at the end. That's in my case, like, it's a good reward. Like, you get free trading with us. But if you ask me, it's not that big of a reward. Like, if you're doing this consistently, even for like $100 a day, you will walk away with $2,000 at the end of the day, at the end of the month, and 150 is not going to sound that big of a deal, right? Saving $150 if you're making 2,000. So it's not that big of a reward, but it should motivate you enough to participate in this challenge and make most of it. And if you make, at the end of the month, if you end up making 5,000, 10,000, and if you want to give us those 150, we'll accept it, right? It's money, we'll accept it. But that's not the point. The point is not trying to save $150. Point is to improve yourself as a trader and make most of the opportunity that you have that a lot of people don't. So this will force you to think hard and think about all this different factor before you open a trade. It's easy for me to write it, but a lot of people read it, but they don't grasp it. They don't understand why we are saying what we are saying. So this is another way for you to force yourself to be consistent with your trading and not fall victim of different emotions that you're feeling. Because at the end of the day, if you cannot control your emotion, you will not be successful. So I'm going to take this challenge with you as well. I have like 7 accounts, so I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to try and do it. But if I can do it, I'll do it with you. But yeah, so that's the whole challenge thing we had. And imagine how beautiful it will be if we all participate and all of you are profitable at the end of the month. If you fail the first month, come back, do it again the next month. If you have 15 successful days and 5 losses, yes, you failed the challenge, but look at how far you have come from having 50-50 success rate to like 15 successful positive return days. Do it next month. Do it again the month after. You will go from 15 to 16 to 18 to 20, and all of a sudden, after 3-4 months, all your entire month is green, and you're walking away with 6-7 grand in profit if your account is $10,000, right? So think big. Don't focus on, like, don't zoom in and narrow down on one thing. Think big. Think how you are improving. Record your starting point, record your last month's performance, see how many green days and red days you have had, how big your profits were, how big your losses were. This will also force you to lock down your losses as well, because 250 is the max loss we allow in this challenge. So if your loss for a day is more than 250, you automatically fail. Even if you have like 20 successful days and 1 bad days, that bad day is where you lose more than 250, you automatically fail this challenge. That is another layer of this challenge. So you will have to force yourself to close down your losing position if you think it's not going to come back down. So stop losses are going to improve. There are many, many layers to this thing, and you will discover it as you go forward. But again, if your mindset is to cheat in this challenge and like, okay, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that to make it like it look like I make a profit, or to make it look like I didn't take a big loss, you already lost. You're not cheating us, you're cheating yourself, right? So be honest with yourself. There is no way for us to hold you accountable because we're not trading for you. We don't have access to your account, so that falls on you. One way we can try and do it is from screenshot. So you will have to post screenshot, but again, you can easily cheat, right? Photoshop, this, that. So just be honest with yourself. If you want to be successful, like again, if you cheat us, it's not going to change our life in any way. But if you're being honest, and if you stay on this path for 4 or 5 months, you will see improvement. You will see yourself becoming a consistently profitable trader. So that is the whole goal behind this. We'll post more detail in the room, but I would just wanted to take this chance to just share why we are doing this and what is the motivation behind doing this. All right, that's it for me. If you guys have any questions, like I said, post it in Superstock or feel free to post it in the channel right now, and we'll be more than happy to answer it. If not, then we'll move forward with the technical analysis webinar.
In case if anyone want to ask a question here as well, feel free to unmute themselves. And then before we start that, I'd just like to add here, this is mainly for everybody who are willing to day trade. It's not for someone who is trading once in a week, once in a month. So with that assumption, we are expecting here a daily screenshot. Even if you're not trading, let's say 2 days or 3 days, but we expect your screenshot, and you are considered to be a day trader, not a passive trader. And it's more about a responsibility from your end. If you are willing to enter in this challenge, we are expecting you to do the needful. We are not going to remind you. We are not going to say that, oh, you missed this. It's your responsibility if you want to enter in this challenge and make yourself as a better trader. And then to add on to that, it's not unlike Trooper of the Month, where one winner will be announced. Just like for everybody, there will be a more than one beneficiary, where whoever is a successor, they will be benefited. It's not just for the one person of the month, it's for everybody. So if you have any further question which we may have missed out to share or clear, be open about that, you can ask any question about that.
Yeah, so like H mentioned, all of you can benefit for this. So if you pass this challenge, the next month is free for you. If all of you do it, it's free for all of you. Like there is no limits to it. Like again, our goal here is to not make money off of you. It's to make you a better trader. But again, if you make $10,000, do pay us that $150. I'm not kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's the whole point. So there is no limit to it. We just want you to succeed, and this is a little push from our end for you to be more consistent and more profitable. And with that, we are going to end the recording here.